All right, shalom, shalom. I want to start off by giving our praises to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostle and elders, a great millstone, rule well, and peace and salutations to the house of David, the late man pushing his truth and faith and sincerity. All right, this the brother Yatazakah coming back at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahawah, Bahasham, Bahasham, Rakakadash. All praises and honor due. And I want to entitle this lesson, You Want to Pick on Brothers, where you're going to get picked off by Yahawashi, you know, which, I started on this lesson, the spiritual demon Satan, you know, he was hindered, so, but, we're going to stay at it, I'm going to jump right back at it, but, ultimately, you want to pick on brothers, you know, when we're supposed to be serving each other and be, clothed with humility unto each other and be subject unto one another, you want to exercise your ranking and your authority over others, and your position of rank, that the Heavenly Father, may have bestowed upon you to as an occasion to, make fun of those who may be of less stature or less status of you than you or fame, because look how this brother look. He's he looks a certain way, he talks a certain way, or his character is not on point like it should be, based upon your opinion, man. You want to pick on a brother because they make one little mishap or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, we supposed to be more forbearing one to another as well, man. you know but you just picking on a brother just because he might not necessarily be you know up to your full standard of how a man of the Lord is supposed to be, which ultimately, we're peculiar people, man. You know what I'm saying? And we're a family on top of that, bro. We don't pick on each other, man, just because things are not things are not exactly how you want them to be or expect it to be, But without further ado, I'm just jump right into the scriptures, This Luke chapter 22, verse 24. And there was a strife, there was also a strife among them, which of them should be accounted the greatest, which this strife and contention, this debate was amongst the disciples, whom should of them should be considered the greatest. And Yahawashi said, this is what Yahawashi, responded. And he said unto them, the kings of the Gentiles exercise lordship over them, and they that exercise authority upon them are called benefactors. It says, but they shall not be so, but he that is greatest among you, let him be as the younger, and he that is chief as he that doth serve. Yeah, so that's what it's all about, man. It's about, esteeming others higher than yourself, man. If you wouldn't want nobody to treat you a certain type of way, or talk about you some type of way, why the hell you gonna do them like that, man? And just because they're a younger brother, man, you supposed to esteem them highly as well. You still supposed to have reverence unto them, man. You still supposed to be clothed with humility, man. Even if you're a chief, you still supposed to abase yourself, man. You know, you don't just because you're chief, you can't be just out here being frantic, man. Acting like a damn lion out here, man. You know, calling brothers name, calling brothers out their names. Being irreverential towards them, man. Disrespectful. Picking on them, man. Talking shit about them, man. That's not what's up, man. That's that's how the Gentiles rock, man. That's how the Gentiles rock. Matter of fact, let's get this Hebrews 6. Hebrews 6 and 10. This Hebrews chapter 6, verse 10 says, for Yahawashi is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which they have showed towards his name, and that they have ministered to the saints and do minister. Yeah, and we know who the saints are, The saints, talking about the nation of Israel, ultimately, pertaining to Deuteronomy the 7th chapter and Revelation the 17th chapter, and various more scriptures, But ultimately, we know this talking about those, the elect, which we don't know who the elect are, That's why, we got to really be careful as well about, trying to exercise lordship and pick on people and how you treat brothers within this faith, man, because you don't know who the hell nobody is, man. Then on top of that, a part of your labor of love is to minister unto the saints, man, which we know that word minister means to serve, man, which Yahawashi Mashiach just told us that that's what we're supposed to do in Luke the 22nd chapter, regardless if we're chief or not, man. We weren't supposed to exercise lordship over others, man. You know, and be like, oh, I'm in this position and you not in this position, asshole. You know, so you need to get with what I'm saying. You know, you need to get down with the get down, or you know, you gonna get down. You know, you exercising lordship, man. That's not what's up, man. You know, we're not supposed to be lords over each other, man. You know, we're supposed to reverence each other highly, man. Especially those of the household of faith, man. A brother within the truth. You know, you're supposed to serve him. That's a part of your labor, man. That's a part of your labor. That's a part of your job. But you can't just treat no brother any type of way, man. You know, you got to serve them, man. You know, that's how this go, man. If you don't like it, man, then you need to take your ass on somewhere. This not for you. You know, this Sirach chapter 27 verse 28. It says mockery and reproach are from the proud. Yeah, so if you mocking, you know, you want to mock a brother, man. Look how this brother talk. Look at his hair. You know, look at his garment. Look where he teaching at. Look where he did a video at. Look at the title of his video. All right. He's a nigga. All right. He ain't got it. He a bug out. You know, just talking shit and mocking somebody, you know, making fun of them, man. You know, ridiculing them on every little thing, you know, which, you know, some brothers, we all have our little shit about ourselves, man. You know, some brothers, have, mishaps. They, do little things. They say little things, man. But they don't give you occasion to just go pick on them, man. You know, and treat them any type of way, man. You know, bro, these are still, people of your nation, man. Your neighbors, your brothers, man. You know, and on top of that, man, especially you got somebody who in the household of the faith, man. You know, you're supposed to have high level respect unto them, man. You're not supposed to be just talking about them any type of way, mocking them, making fun of them, man. You know, ridiculing them, sneering, scorning, scoffing at them, man. You know, reproaching them, You see, we all supposed to be on the same team, man. You know, it says mockery and reproach are from the proud. Yeah, so we know that pride is hateful before Yahawashi and man. You know, that's hateful before man and Yahawashi. You know, don't nobody like no proud person, man. You know, it says, but vengeance as a lion shall lie in wait for them. And we know ultimately who that vengeance is going to come from, because Yahawashi said vengeance belongeth unto him. You know, we know who that lion is as well. You know, pertaining to Jeremiah, the 4th chapter, say the lion is coming out of his thicket, the destroyer of the Gentiles, which we read in Luke, the 22nd chapter, about how, the Gentiles, the kings of the Gentiles exercise lordship, they exercise lordship, man. You know, Yahawashi Mashiach, he's coming to destroy Gentiles, man. So you want to, mock and reproach, younger brothers, or, the not so high ranking brother. You want to get at them and talk shit about them, man. And pick on them, make videos about them, and call them out their names and stuff, man. All right, just know, you 9 times out of 10, you're a proud man doing something like that, which we know pride goes before destruction. Then on top of that, just know vengeance as a lion shall lie in wait for them, man. You know what I'm saying? We know ultimately who that lion is, man. That lion is Yahawashi Mashiach, man. And Yahawashi Mashiach, he not hearing none of that, man. He not hearing, he's not hearing that you was just spazzing on younger brothers, man, for minor reasons out here, calling them out their name, man, and treating them like shit just because you was in a position of rank out here. Yahawashi ain't hearing that, man. And guess what? Vengeance is waiting on you, man. So you think you could just talk shit about brothers and pick on brothers any type of way you want, man. They just know that vengeance is going to be waiting on you, man. Verse 29 says, they that rejoice at the fall of the righteous shall be taken in the snare. Yeah, so you rejoice at the fall of the righteous, man. A brother might fall down and, say the wrong thing, man. He might even get disenchanted, man. He might even get disenchanted. Then you take that as an occasion to just go smash on him and, bash on him and stump him out, man. You rejoice. Oh, yeah, I knew this nigga was a scumbag. I knew he was a bug out, man. I'm glad this got revealed, man. Look at this guy, man. mocking them. It says, they that rejoice at the fall of the righteous shall be taken in the snare. Ultimately, who is the righteous? The whole nation of Israel is the righteous, man. Pertaining to the several scriptures, Proverbs 12 and 26, man. You know, and several more, which Psalms 147 and 19, Psalm 78 and 5. You know, the list goes on, man. You know, a plain man dwelling in tents, a morally innocent man dwelling in the tabernacles of Yahawashi, man. You know, that's the righteous, man. You know, those are the nation of Israel. You know, so you rejoice at the fall of the righteous. You're gonna be taken in the snare, man. You know, you gonna be taken in the snare. You know, that's how Yahawashi rock out here. I don't like bullies, man. You wanna bully people, your ass gonna get bullied. You know, it says, "They that rejoice at the fall of the righteous shall be taken in the snare." In the snare, it says, "And anguish shall consume them before they die." Anguish shall consume them, man. You know, before they die. Let's look at the word anguish. Let's get this word anguish. Salakia. Anguish. Anguish, severe mental or physical pain or suffering. Yes, so Yahawashi Mashiach gonna make you dwell in torments, man. You know, you want to rejoice at the fall of the righteous, man. What's cool about that, man? You know, you want to see your brother fall, man. That's not what's up, man. You know, as soon as your brother fall, you don't want to put a hand down to help him up, but you want to stomp on him, man. You know, man, just know, hey, look, man, because that's torture. So what is Yahweh Shemashah gonna bring upon you? He gonna bring torture upon you, man. You wanna act like that? You gonna have, you know, woe, desolation, you know, torment, pain, agony, suffering, man. You know, you gonna go through a great trial of that, you know, despair, you know, before your death, man. You know, before your death, that's that death by pain, man. You know, those who knew my law and cast it away despitefully, man. You know, because Yahawashi Mashiach told us how we supposed to be conducting ourselves amongst the brotherhood, man. You know, that we brought out in Hebrews the 6th chapter about how that's a part of your laboring. You know, is your servitude towards your brothers, man. You know, it says, verse 29, "They that rejoice at the fall of the righteous shall be taken in the snare, and anguish shall consume them before they die. Malice and wrath, even these are abominations." Yeah, and we know that Yahweh Shemashah, he hate of all abominations, man. All right, so you got ill nature, and ill intent towards, you know, your brother. You know, you want to put an occasion of stumbling before them, man. You know, make them feel like shit, make them feel low. You know, devise lies, bear false witness, not examine the full matter. You know, have respect of persons, man. You know, treat, you know, be wrathful, you know, and have ill intents toward them, you know. Well, you know, those are abominations, and Yahweh Shemashah, he hates abominations. So you're abomination to Yahweh Shemashah. You want to be ill-willed towards others, man. You know, you want to be wrathful towards others, man. You know, you want you want a brother to feel bad. You know, you want to shoot him down, man. You know, it says, it says, "Malice and wrath, even these are abominations, and the sinful man shall have them both." Yes, so you're a sinful man. You know, if you about malice and wrath, man, those are characteristics of a sinful man. You know, and we know all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, man. You know, we'll say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us, man. You know, and that's basically what you're saying. If you think that you could just talk to men of our nation, you know, those who, especially those who are doing the work any type of way, man. You want to pick on them, man. You know, oh look, he's teaching out in the middle of a field somewhere. Look at his garment. You know, he's teaching by himself, man. He doing this and that. Look at this asshole, man. Look how he broke down that scripture. You know, he didn't even go into the words, man. He could do better. You know, just talking shit rather than helping, man. Just know Yahweh Shemashah is looking at the shit you doing. You know, then the minute a brother you know, stumbles up and does something wrong, you want to come at him and talk shit about him, man. All right. You rejoicing at the fall of the righteous, man. All right. just know that vengeance is gonna wait upon you, man, and just know that you're showing shit characteristics of a sinful man. You know, shit. What you still being a nigga? You doing stuff like that? That's shit niggas do, man. You know, this shit niggas do, man. Like, what kind of okay? If you got somebody with mental issues, so called a retard, someone who's mentally retarded. You know what I'm saying? And you making fun of them, drooling and shit, man. Like that's not cool, man. that's what the fuck? They're retarded, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you making fun of them, like they can help that they're retarded. You retarded too, man. You're fucking retarded too. You want to do something like that, man. That's not what's up, man. But anyway, you shouldn't even be looking at nobody like they fucking retarded, man. You know, even though our people, they are slow of mind, they are simple. You know, are a simple nation. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, man, you still supposed to give reverence unto your people, man. How you look and treat brothers is how you look at and treat Yahawashi. Why? Because we was made in the image of him. Wasn't we? You know, as our nation. The seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You know, damn, bro. That's how you look at the image of Yahawashi out here, man. You know, bug outs, pieces of shit, niggas, 2/3. You know what I'm saying? Which we know there's 2/3 within our nation. You know what I'm saying? But like, damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you look at somebody amongst our people who are actually doing good deeds to the best of their ability and righteous works to the best of their abilities, just because it might be a little slip up or any little mishap, bro. You know what I'm saying? You wanna come at them, bro. That's not what's up, bro. That's not you picking on people, man. You find any little occasion where you can get at somebody, man. You know, or anybody say any little thing wrong, I'm smashing on them. You a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Dude, bro, hold on, bro. Hold on. That's how we acting out here? Just get this. This 144 call Allah Yahawah Shah. This Luke chapter 17, verse 1. It says, Then said he unto his disciples, Yahushua Mashiach again, it is impossible but that offenses will come, but woe unto him through whom they come. Yeah, so it's impossible that offenses may come. You know, we know it's gonna, be offenses. We know it's gonna be division. We know it's gonna be contention and strife. These things, have to happen, man. This is a part of the story, you know. But it says, woe unto him to whom offenses may come by. So you don't want to be the person who's bringing offense. The scriptures speak about how you're supposed to offend less, man. And let's go into this word offense.
Strong's G 4625, scandalon. Scandalon.
Scandalon, and it's pretty much I'm gonna go right here to B. An impediment placed in the way in causing one to stumble or fall, stumbling block. Occasion of stumbling, a rock which is a cause of stumbling, man. You can do that too by, talking down on brothers, man. Because a lot of brothers, man, here it is, Jake, we done been through the ringer, man. Under these curses, in our lives, man. A lot of Jakes, man, have low self-esteem, low self-confidence, you know, are really, distraught from their upbringings, man. So the way the things you say to them, those things can really affect them, man. Of course, it's all about the spirit that's within us, that Yahweh Shema is placed within us, man. But you still don't want to be one that who could possibly cast a stumbling block before somebody telling them that they're a bug out, they're a 2/3, they're a demon, they're a piece of shit, they're a nigga, you know what I'm saying? They work's not shit. Like, damn, they could really affect somebody, man. You gotta be cognizant of that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta, you wanna nurture, you wanna nurture your brother, man. You wanna serve your brother, man. You don't wanna hurt him and bash him, put a occasion of stumbling before him, make him think he a piece of shit out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, they could really, fuck with somebody, man. Ultimately, if, that disenchants them enough to the point where they, stop teaching the proper doctrine, or fall away from the faith of Yahawashi, and that was the will of Yahawashi. But still, though, you're gonna be accountable. You're still gonna be accountable for that. Don't think that you're not gonna be accountable for that, because it says, "Woe unto them to whom to unto him through whom they come." And this is Yahawashi Mashiach speaking. So we gotta be real careful about making sure we don't offend nobody, making sure we're not putting stumbling blocks, snares, and traps before people, man. You know, that's why we make scriptures plain upon tables, and we try to follow the scriptures to the best of our abilities, man. We don't wing it out here either. We move according to the scriptures, and we teach what's in the scriptures. We'll move our private interpretation. you know But let's read this again. It's Luke chapter 17, verse 1. Then said he unto the disciples, it is impossible but that offenses will come, but woe unto him through whom they come. It were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck and he cast into the sea than that he should offend one of these little ones, man. Who is the little ones, man? Well, we don't know who the little ones is, man. Ultimately, the little ones, man, is really the whole nation of Israel, man. Pertaining to Deuteronomy the 7th chapter, tell you that we was least among all nations, man. So we're them little ones, man. We're the little ones because we're at the bottom of the toiling pole as a nation, man. But especially those of the household of faith, those are the true little ones, man. You know, they've really been made small among the heathen. Because why? It's not that many that's standing up for righteousness out here, man. It's scripture speak about who should stand up for against the workers of iniquity, man. So you have the little ones, the newborn babes, the little children. You know, those who have been reborn. Unto the image of Yahawashi Mashiach. Those are the little ones, man. Those are the true little ones, man. You know, so you don't want to offend one of these little ones, man. If it's better to just go drown yourself in the depths of the sea, rather than offend a little one, man. Let's go here to the word little one.
Strong's G 3398. Mikras. Mikras.
It says hints of stature, which we've had our stature brought down to the lowest of the low, man. We're the low stature. It says of age, less by birth, younger. So yeah, someone that's younger got less years than you in the truth. You know what I'm saying? Short, brief, a little while, how little of quantity, or rank of or influence. Yeah, so the little guy, man. Someone who he might not have the most subscribers, he might not have the most followers, he might not be the most sought after, but he's a man of the faith, man. You know what I'm saying? He's a man of the faith. He's not in a well-established camp. He's not well known. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, that's a little one, man. We're all little ones, but especially those who are younger in the faith, and not of such high rank. These are definitely little ones, man. So you gotta be careful not to offend them. It says, Luke 17:2, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck and he cast into the sea than that he should offend one of these little ones. Yeah, man. So you got to be real careful about that. Verse 3, it says, take heed to yourselves. If thy brother trespass against thee, rebuke him. And if he repent, forgive him, man. Yeah, that's another thing too, man. If your brother trespass against you, man, correct him. Rebuke him. But it's the way you rebuke him as well, too, man. You don't fucking just straight up bash him, man, and disrespect him and call him out his name and treat him like shit, man. It says, and if he repent, forgive thee. Yes, forgive him. Yeah, this Yahawashi Mashiach saying. So if somebody say Salakia, or my fault, I trespassed against you, I'm sorry about that. You're supposed to forgive them, man. You're supposed to forgive them, man. As a Mashiach forgave you. Here it is. We all want forgiveness. You can't give your brother forgiveness for a little minor mishap, man. We supposed to forgive our debtors, man. Forgive our trespasses and forgive those who trespass against us, man. That's how it go, man. Let's go here to Numbers. This Numbers chapter 22. And I started I just start right here. This Numbers chapter 22 and verse 21. It says, and Balaam rose up in the morning and saddled his ass and went with the princes of Moab. And Yahawashi anger was kindled because he went, and the angel of the Lord, Yahawashi, stood in the way for an adversary against him. Now he was riding upon his ass, and his two servants were with him. And the ass saw the angel of the Lord, Yahawashi, standing in the way, and his sword drawn in his hand. And the ass turned aside out of the way and went into the field, and Balaam smote the ass to turn her into the way. But the angel of the Lord, Yahawashi, stood in a path of the vineyards, a wall being on the side and a wall on that side. And when the ass saw the angel of the Lord, Yahawashi, she thrust herself into the wall and crushed Balaam's foot against the wall, and he smote her again. And the angel of the Lord, Yahawashi, went further and stood in a narrow place where was no way to turn either to the right hand or to the left. And when the ass saw the angel of the Lord, Yahawashi, she fell down under Balaam. And Balaam's anger was kindled, and he smote the ass with a staff. And the Lord, Yahawashi, opened the mouth of the ass, and she said unto Balaam, what have I done unto thee, that thou hast smitten me these 3 times? And Balaam said unto the ass, because thou hast mocked me, I would there were a sword in my hand, for now would I kill thee. And the ass said unto Balaam, am not I thine ass, upon which thou hast ridden ever since I was thine unto this day? Was I ever wont to do so unto thee? And he said, nay. So ultimately, I brought this out right here because the I didn't even notice, Balaam, he was saying that the ass was mocking him, but really he was pretty much picking, he was saying that the ass was picking on him, but he was picking on the ass, man. He was picking on the ass, because he was, hitting him with the staff, smiting him, because the ass wasn't, continuing in the way that he would go, But ultimately, you see that Yahawashi stood up even for this ass, man, which shows you that Yahawashi, he don't like you picking on nobody or, just fucking with people out here, man. Just doing people crazy, man. Even the ass, man. You can't even just do an animal any type of way out here, man. So you damn sure ain't just finna talk to one of the Lord's man any type of way out here either, man. Or treat them any type of way either, man. Just know that Yahawashi will see about your ass, man. Just like he's gonna see about Balaam, man, for smiting on his donkey, man. He had that angel with the destroying weapon, So, it's that's proof that Yahawashi, even with an animal, bro, he ain't even just finna let you pick on no animal out here, man. Yahawashi sending judgment on you for that, man. Let's go here to Proverbs 17. This Proverbs chapter 17, verse 5. It says, whoso mocketh the poor reproacheth his maker, right, man? You want to make mock at, a lowly brother, someone of less stature than you, man. You want to mock them, man. You reproaching your maker, man. Which, let's get that word, mocketh and reproacheth. Which nation of Israel, they are the poor as well. They are the poor as well. Plenty of scriptures to prove that too. Let's go here to as Psalm 64, and various more. Let's get this word mocketh. Yeah, pretty much, to deride. It says laag, and to mock, deride, ridicule, to speak. It says to speak unintelligibly. Laugh, to scorn, mock, stammer. Yeah, so you want to laugh at somebody. You want to, speak unintelligible, if I said that right, Salaki, unintelligibly, of a brother, man. You want to deride them, hey, man, make fun of them, scorn them, okay? It says, let's get that word reproachive, Salakia.
Strong's
The word real.
H2778. Charef. Charef.
And I was, I don't know if I touched on it on this recording, but in the previous recording before this that I told you brothers, the spiritual demon Satan hindered. I made mention to that scripture where it says, even Michael the archangel doesn't bring railing accusation against them, man. The angels don't even bring railing accusations against brothers. So what the hell make you think you gonna do it? It says, you devising lies, or you're not fully examining a matter. You're not you're showing respect of persons. You're not hearing someone all the way out. Hey, man. It says, hey, look, man. It says to reproach, taunt, defy, rail, upbraid. Which Yahawashi he don't upbraid them. He said he give them to men liberally, man. So who the hell are you to upbraid somebody? It says defy, taunt, basically, to defame. To defame, man. You want to defame somebody, man. We already been defamed. Here it is, your ass want to defame somebody. Let's go back. Proverbs 17:5 says, whoso mocketh the poor reproacheth his maker. So you mocking the poor, just know that Yahawashi Shai, these men were made in the image of Yahawashi Shai. That's how much you hate Yahawashi Shai's man. My goodness, you want to mock him, reproach him, you ultimately you mocking and reproaching Yahawashi Shai. It says, and he that is glad at calamity shall not be unpunished. Yeah, you glad at calamities, man. You glad shit happened to him, but I'm glad that shit happened to him, man. That nigga a bug out, man. He a demon. I'm glad he getting exposed as the bitch ass nigga he is, man. Which I don't know how in the fuck in your mind you think you could talk like this about brothers, man. Anybody of your nation out here, man. We're a nation of kings and priests. You calling people niggas and bitches, man. That's ridiculous, man. That's absolutely fucking ridiculous, man. But it said he that is glad at calamities, you're not gonna go unpunished, man. You're not gonna go unpunished for that, man. You glad that somebody's stumbling or falling. You glad at someone's mishaps. You're glad that someone made a mistake out here. Look, just know you're not gonna go unpunished for that, man. All right, because we've all done things worthy of death. So who the fuck are you to act like you so great now? You're the things that you have done is just gonna be overseen. No, what was not gonna be overseen is how you can't oversee other things that other brothers do, man. Tell you wink at ignorance, man. It's staying abstain from strife. Let's go here. This Psalm chapter 105 verse 15. Salakia. Let's start up a little bit. I'm just started 14. This Psalms 105 and 14. He suffered no man to do them wrong. Who is the them? That's the servants of Yahawashi. He suffered no man to do them wrong. Ain't nobody gonna do them wrong out here. Yeah, he reproved kings for their sake. So Yahawashi, he reproved kings for his men's sake out here, man. And we are a nation of kings and priests. So Yahawashi will reprove your ass for his men's sake out here. It says verse 15, saying, touch not mine anointed and do my prophets no harm. Yeah, don't do them no type of harm, no mental harm, no physical harm, no kind of damn harm. Don't do them no harm, man. Don't do them no harm. You know, and guess what? If a man is on the highways and the byways, he putting up sit downs, he teaching in the proper doctrine, he coming in the name of Yahawashi, guess what? That man is a prophet, man. He very well could be a prophet. The spirit of the prophets is subject to the prophets, man. You know? So you don't fucking do the prophets, the servants of Yahawashi no harm out here, man. Don't do that, man. That's the wrong thing to do. Let's get his word anointed, which that's Mashiach. And it's
Strong's
a
H
consecrated person,
4899.
you know.
Mashiach.
And when you go into that word consecrated,
Mashiach.
when you go into that word consecrated, it's someone who's specifically set up for a particular office of Yahweh Shemashah, which we know that there's different offices within the body of Yahweh Mashiach. You know, it says, saying, touch not mine anointed and do my prophets no harm. Yeah, so you don't supposed to do the prophets of Yahweh Shemashah no harm, and you don't supposed to touch his anointed, man. You know, you got consecrated men by Yahweh Shemashah put in certain positions in certain sectors, to do certain things. And you supposed to, you don't supposed to do them no harm, man. You're supposed to have high levels of reverence unto them, man. You know why? Because Yahweh Shemashah, he set this up, man. This ain't happen out of nowhere. Yahweh Shemashah set things up how he wanted to be. So, we got to keep that in mind, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep that in mind. You don't know who nobody is out here, man. Here it is. You could be thinking somebody at 2:30. That's Yahweh Shemashah, Ace Bone Cone. You know what I'm saying? This 2 Kings chapter 2, verse 22. It says, so the waters were healed unto this day, according to the saying of Elisha, which he spake, and he went up from thence unto Bethel. As he was going up by the way, there came forth little children out of the city and mocked him, and said unto him, go up, thou bald head, you're talking shit, calling him out his name, disrespecting him, being irreverential towards him, mocking him, scorning him, scoffing him, deriding him, ridiculing him. Verse 24, and he turned back and looked on them and cursed them in the name of the Lord, Yahweh Shemashah, and there came forth 2 she-bears out of the wood and tear 42 children of them, man. Yeah, so this letting you know that Yahweh Shemashah, he's not about, he don't play that, he don't play you picking on nobody shit, man. Don't be picking on nobody out here. You want to pick on somebody, you're going to get your ass picked off, man. Just like these 42 children, man, Just like these 42 children, 42 children, Let's go here. Got their ass picked off. Why? Because they wanted to make fun of others. They wanted to mock others, man. They wanted to deride others, This 2 Chronicles chapter 36 in verse 15, it says, and the Lord, Yahweh Shemashah, their father sent to them by his messengers, rising up betimes and sending, because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place. So Yahweh Shemashah, he got compassion on, his nation. So what? He sent forth messengers, man, which ultimately, the word angel means messenger, which, we are angels in the flesh. We those angels who left from our first estate, It says, in the Lord, Yahweh Shemashah, their father sent to them by his messengers, rising up betime and sending, because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place. So this is what's the word? Salakia. I can't think of the exact word I'm trying to quote right now, but this is a sign, a signal of the Lord's compassion by his men that he sent out. It says, but they mocked the messengers of Yahweh Shemashah and despised his words. Yeah, but they mocked the messengers of Yahweh Shemashah and despised their words. And misused his prophets. Yeah, misused his prophets, man. Treating them any type of way. Until what? Until the wrath of Yahweh Shemashah arose against his people, till there was no remedy. Yeah. So ultimately, what's that gonna lead to when you're misusing the Lord's prophets, when you're mocking them, is gonna lead to the Lord's wrath, man. To the point where there's no remedy, man. It says, therefore, He brought upon them the king of the Chaldees, who slew their young men with the sword in the house of their sanctuary, and had no compassion upon young man or maiden, right? Because you didn't want to have compassion upon a man that was like unto yourself, man. So guess what? Yahawashi Mashiach gonna send Esau on your ass, who ain't gonna have no compassion on you, man. And he's not gonna have compassion on you or your children, or your house or nothing, nothing. your wife, your daughter, none of that. It says it had no compassion upon young man or maiden, old man, or him that stooped for age. He gave them all into his hand. Yeah, so that's ultimately, why Yahawashi Mashiach, allowed the Chaldeans to ramsack Jerusalem, man. And bring a great slaughter upon our people. Why? Because they was mocking, man. They was mocking the prophets of the Lord. They was misusing the prophets of the Lord, man. They was acting any type of way towards the servants of Yahawashi Mashiach. So Yahawashi Mashiach ended up, destroying their ass for that, man. And that's what's gonna happen when you mock the men of the Lord, man. When you mock Yahawashi Mashiach's servants, man. When you make fun of Yahawashi Mashiach's servants, when you treat them any type of way, and when you talk shit about them, man. You call them out their name, you be irreverential towards them. Yahawashi Mashiach gonna end up fucking you up. Let's go here to Colossians 3:25. This is Colossians chapter 3, verse 25. It says, "But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he have done, and there's no respect of persons." Right? So Yahawashi Mashiach ain't gotta respect their persons out here. The same way men got respect their persons out here, to the point where they'll salute a brother even though they know he's going off, but how he's treating a brother, or talking to a brother, or misusing a brother, they'll just wink at it and let it slide. Yahawashi Mashiach, he don't give a fuck who you are, man. All right, he not letting nothing slide out here. If you doing the wrong thing, guess what? Yahawashi Mashiach is gonna give you judgment for the wrong things you've been doing, man. And the judgment for misusing and touching the man of Yahawashi Mashiach is a grave punishment, man. He don't play that, man. He don't play that. Let's go here. This is First Peter chapter 5, verse 2. It says, "Feed the flock of Yahawashi Mashiach which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly." So you're supposed to be willingly ready to feed the flock of Yahawashi Mashiach, man. Let's get this word, feed. Feed. It says to tend a flock, to punish, to rule, govern. You're supposed to rule well as well. You know what I'm saying? Govern well too. Speak about when you don't rule and govern well. In Wisdom of Solomon, the 6th chapter, what happened to you, man? It says to furnish pasture for food, yet to furnish pasture to nourish. To nourish, man. That's a part of feeding. You're supposed to be nourishing someone, man. If you bashing on them, how are you nourishing them? And it says not by constraint too. You're supposed to willingly do this. You're supposed to want to do this, man. It's supposed to already be in your will anyway. It says to cherish one's body, to serve the body. You're supposed to cherish the flock, man. You're supposed to cherish them, man. To supply the requisites for the soul's need. Woo! So you're supposed to supply the requisites for the soul's needs, man. The things that each sheep of the flock requires. You're supposed to supply that, man. How in the hell is you disrespecting and talking any type of way about somebody supplying them with what they need, man? What their soul needs, man. Jake done had enough of that, man. Jake, here it is. Jake being reproached and bashed their whole fucking life. They got 17 nations outside of our nation that's our enemies. You got to worry about those of your own nation, your own people doing you like this, especially those who are supposed to be reborn, treating you like that, reproaching you, reviling you. That's fucked up, man. Let's go to this word, cherish. Because we're supposed to cherish the flock of Yahawashi Mashiach, man. That's going into feeding. It's cherishing. Let's get this word, cherish. It's cherish, protect, and care for someone lovingly. That's a part of feeding. Because here it is. You You got Jake. No, you say, what? Yahawashi Mashiach, he said, if thou love me, feed my sheep. Feed my sheep, Which, so they say feed my sheep. That's just you doing a video. You doing a video, you going out to the highways and the byways, you breaking down scripts, man. Bro, it's more to feeding than that. We just read what all feed going into, you supposed to supply the requisites for those souls, man. For which we know that this is the word of the Lord is more esteemed necessary food, but it's more that goes into that as well, man. It's also, you're nurturing spiritually, man, and mentally of others, man. You know, they were cherish, protect, and care for someone lovingly. So you're supposed to protect and care for someone lovingly. That's a part of, feeding the sheep. It says adore. So you're supposed to adore the sheep of Yahawashi Shah. It says revere. So you're supposed to revere them, respect them, have, high level respect unto them. Esteem them. You're supposed to esteem them. Well, you're supposed to esteem highly than yourself. It says admire, appreciate. Yeah, man. This the flock of Yahawashi Shah. It says protect. You're supposed to protect them, tend to them, look after, support, indulge, shelter, man. So you're supposed to support them, treasure, prize, man. Wow, man. It's heavy, man. You're supposed to support them, preserve them, look after them, tend to them, protect them, admire them, appreciate them, esteem them, revere them, adore them, love them, Jake don't want to do that, but that's what the scripts tell you you're supposed to be doing, Let's go back. This 1 Peter 5:2. It says, feed the flock of Yahawashi Shah, which is among you, Salakia. It says, feed the flock of Yahawashi Shah, which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre, but of a ready mind. So you're supposed to be ready to do this. You're supposed to be ready to cherish your brother, cherish the sheep of Yahawashi Shah, nurture the sheep of Yahawashi Shah, which is more than you just putting up a video, It says, verse 3, neither as being lords over Yahawashi Shah. Yeah, so look, it says neither as being lords over Yahawashi Shah's heritage. Who the fuck are you? You're trying to be Yahawashi Mashiach is the Lord. And Yahawashi Mashiach, our Lord, told us we don't supposed to be exercising lordship over our brothers, man. The ones that's chief is supposed to be abasing themselves, man. You don't supposed to be exercising lordship over others like that, man. That's what Gentiles do, man. It says neither as being lords over Yahawashi Shah's heritage, right? So you don't supposed to be a lord over Yahawashi Shah's heritage, man. All right, brothers, you got shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, cause I said it, cause I'm an elder. What the fuck, bro? Who are you? You a bitch ass nigga. I'm an elder. I said it. That's that. It says, it's 1 Peter 5:3. It says, neither as being lords over Yahawashi Shah's heritage, but being unsamples to the flock. Yeah, but being unsamples to the flock, man. If you an elder, if you a high-ranking brother in this faith, you're supposed to be an example on the other brothers, man. Ain't no way in the hell you supposed to be in this truth for so, a long amount of time, and you talking like you're name calling people niggas and bitches, man. Treating people like shit. Smashing on people, man. You supposed, you leaving an example to younger brothers to make them think this is the type of spirit you're supposed to be in. When that's not the spirit. That's not the spirit of Yahawashi Shah, man. The fruits of the spirit are love and peace, man. Long suffering, forbearance, man, meekness. Temperance, man. Those are fruits of the spirit. Those don't show those qualities. When you're doing stuff like that. It says, verse 3, it says, neither as being lords over Yahawashi Shah's heritage. Yeah, because this is not your heritage, which, that word inheritance. Heritage is pretty much synonymous with inheritance, which we know that Yahawashi Shah, he inherited the nation of Israel, not you. It says, neither as being lords over Yahawashi heritage, but being ensamples to the flock. Yeah, being examples unto the flock on how we're supposed to be conducting ourselves, as servants of Yahawashi. And when the chief shepherd shall appear, yeah, the chief shepherd was Yahawashi Mashiach. It says, ye shall receive a crown of glory that fadeth not away, right? Because you can receive a crown of glory for you, pretty much casting out judgments on people on how you think they are, or, what they are, casting them off as evil, casting them off as bug outs and 2/3 and demons and, pieces of shit and losers. You know what I'm saying? But, and you'll get a crown for that. Like, oh yeah, you that guy, you that guy, man. You call all these niggas out, But guess what? That's gonna be your crown right there, since you wanna take pride in smashing and bashing on people, and and getting esteem for doing that, man. Well, that's your crown then. That's your crown. That's your consolation, That's your consolation. Because Yahawashi Mashiach, he not gonna give you your consolation. You already got it. You want a few shalom. Yeah, that's right. You want somebody to big you up for the bullshit you doing. Well, that's your crown. It says verse 5, likewise ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. Yeah, so younger brothers, we supposed to submit ourselves unto the elder brothers, man. Which that's no issue, man. It shouldn't be no issue as a younger brother. You should have respect unto your elder, man. You know what I'm saying? That's automatic, man. The scriptures tell you supposed to respect elders, man. You're not supposed to be just treating elders any type of way, man. It tell you use not many words in a multitude of elders, man. So you gotta you gotta revere an elder too, man. It goes both ways, man. Things go both ways. But if you got the elder not being an ensemble to the flock, well, the younger the flock are gonna be just use the examples they see. So that's why things had to work both ways. It says, likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. Yeah, all of you be subject one to another. But here's the problem, though. See, this is it right here. We're supposed to be subject unto one to another. This is the issue. Brothers not being subject one to another, and be clothed with humility, man. So we're supposed to humble ourselves before each other, man. It says, for Yahawashi resist the proud, which we know mockery and reproach that coming for the proud. Yahawashi, he's not dealing with that. He says, and he giveth grace to the humble. Yeah, so, if somebody mocking and reproaching, and the person that's not mocking and reproaching, Yahawashi dealing with the person that's not mocking and reproaching before he dealing with the person who is mocking and reproaching. Out here, give a damn what kind of rank you got. It says, verse 6, it says, humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of Yahawashi, that he may exalt you in due time. And that's the whole problem, man. You got to wait for Yahawashi to exalt you, man. All right? Don't be trying to exalt yourself out here, or abase others out here, man, because Yahawashi, he the one who do the exalting, and he the one who do the abasing, And we know that whosoever shall seek to be exalted shall be abased, and whosoever shall abase himself shall be exalted, man. And you're gonna be abased if somebody talking shit about you or treating you in the type of way and showing you no type of love or not cherishing you or adoring you and admiring you, man. You're pretty much you're abased. You're at a base state. So but you on point then. This 1 Samuel chapter 16 verse 7 says, but the Lord Yahawashi said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance or on the height of his stature, his ranking, because I have refused him. For the Lord Yahawashi seeth not as man seeth, for man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord Yahawashi looketh on the heart. Yeah, so you're supposed to be judging by the outward appearance out here, man. You're supposed to be looking on the countenance, man. Yahawashi don't see how you see the same way you see another brother, man. Yahawashi might see him as top notch, man. You don't know who the hell this guy is, man. You talking all crazy about him, man. Are you stupid? Here, did you want to call somebody retarded? That's fucking retarded. Like Man, I had a precept for you, Akim, but this app be acting crazy. Be having some nice pre's in it, but it don't be popping up when I go to the book, so I might have to skip over it. Let's go here. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, in verse 22. It says, "For wisdom, which is the worker of all things, taught me. For in her is understanding, spirit, holy, one only, manifold, subtle, lively, clear, undefiled, plain, not subject to hurt, loving the thing that is good, quick, which cannot be let it, ready to do good." Yeah, so that's what wisdom is. Wisdom is not subject to hurt, man. It's ready to do good. It's plain. It's undefiled, man. So if you're in the true spirit, if you have true wisdom on you, man, you're gonna be ready to do good. You're gonna be ready. You're not gonna be quick to subject to hurt somebody. That's not true wisdom. You know. It says, "Kind to man is kind to man, steadfast, sure, free from care, having all power, overseeing all things, and going through all understanding, pure, most subtle spirits, man." So it goes through all understanding. It's pure, man. It has all power, man. So if you and it's kind to man. So if you executing true wisdom, it's gonna do true wisdom gonna handle things for you, man. But see, if you're not moving in true wisdom, then you ultimately, though, things are not gonna be handled. You're gonna be trying to handle them on your own accord. You know. Let's go ahead to Romans 14. I'm gonna wrap it up. This Romans chapter 14, verse 5. What's Salakia? Start at 4. It says, let me see. Yeah, let's just start at 4. This is Romans 14 and 4. It says, "Who art thou that judgest another man's servant?" Yeah, who the hell are you? "To his own master he standeth or felleth. Yeah, he should be holdeth up, for Yahawashi is able to make him stand." Yeah, that's the thing about it, man. You think somebody fell down to the point where they finished, Yahawashi is made to make, he can make anybody stand. Like it says in Acts, the 26th chapter, when Apostle Paul was speaking to King Agrippa, he was saying, what you think is what you think is a small thing that Yahawashi can raise the dead? Or you think it's impossible for Yahawashi to raise the dead? Yahawashi can do. Nothing is impossible to Yahawashi, man. Nothing's impossible. So just because you think somebody done fell off, Yahawashi, he can pick him up, man. It says, well, he rose Yahawashi Mashiach from the dead. Look, here it is, Yahawashi, he rolled your ass from the dead. This Romans 14 and 5 says, "One man esteemeth one day above another, another esteemeth every day alike. Let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind." Yeah, man. Let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind, man. And what's a part of that, man? Part of you being fully persuaded in your own mind is knowing that, look, man, don't none of us know who we truly are, man. And we don't know who nobody else is out here, man. Of course we can use discernment, but ultimately, at the end of the day, Yahawashi, he gonna have mercy on whom he have mercy and compassion on whom he have compassion, man. So you gotta understand, man. Look, this Yahawashi program, man, and it's gonna go how he wanted to go, man. And you keep that in your mind, man. Like, look, man, this Yahawashi program. It's not mine, But I pray through the spirit and power of Yahawashi is edifying. I want to give our praises to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostle elders, a great millstone rule well. And peace and salutations to the house of David. Shalom to the